All right, let's head on to the NFL week number 17
Do
in
it.
the
Do it.
season. So we are getting close to the
It's like
end.
sad. It's exciting and sad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for what my Chargers can do, but otherwise it's felt like a rough and weird year. Like not even just like the NFL's drunk, but like injuries to key players and
Yeah. Yeah.
it's been a tough year.
Good thing they changed that kickoff rule. Really saved a lot of folks.
Yeah, they sure did. All right, we will start this Saturday, the 27th, 4:30 Eastern time on the NFL Network. A battle in the AFC. The 10-5 Texans, they travel to SoFi Stadium, and the 11-4 Chargers, a 2-point home favorite for Harbaugh's bunch. You're over under in this one, 39.5.
Well, we just talked up the Chargers, and hats off to them again. But when you get to games in the last 2 weeks of the season, a lot of times when I can't really decide, and I think both teams are playing really good football, I try to ask myself either A, who's got a bigger chip on their shoulder, or B, who's got more to play for. And right now, I think the answer to question 2 is probably the Houston Texans. This is a team that can still catch the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a team that, despite having the best defense in football, has underperformed only because the Jaguars are way better than anyone anticipated. But this was our team to run away with the South, and I think they're going to do their best to try to take it. Give me the Texans to cover and win in this game. And I like 39.5 is low already, but that's 2 good defenses there. I'm going to take the under.
Yeah, this game makes me a little nervous as a full season Justin Herbert fantasy owner sitting in a fantasy championship, but
rough spot to be in.
It is, but looking at the other quarterback options that are out there, I'm probably still going to roll with my guy.
I feel better. I have changed all going forward. I'm only playing if a player's playing well and they're playing at the peak of I don't care who they're playing against, because I sat Trevor Lawrence against the Denver Broncos in a must-win playoff matchup because I was afraid of the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
And you saw what happened there. CJ Stroud was the choice, by the way. 11 points versus 48. Not great.
Not great. Yeah, I'm going to roll with my guy. I put my trust in Justin Herbert. I'm gonna keep rolling with him, and for that and maybe that reason alone, I am picking the Chargers to win on Saturday because I need it more. So it's Harbaugh's birthday week. It's Christmas. It's Herbert. He loves himself from Justin Herbert. Let's bring home another win, and maybe depending what happens, albeit in the Broncos Chiefs game, you might get the inside track to the NFC or the AFC West if you're the Chargers going into the last week of the season. So still plenty to play for Harbaugh's guys. So give me the Chargers to win and to cover, and also hopefully for my fantasy sake, I will take the over in this one. All right, let's move to Sunday. The starting at 1:00 Eastern time on CBS, a game that shockingly actually has playoff implications. The 12-3 Seattle Seahawks, 7.5 point road favorite at the 8-7 Carolina Panthers. Your over under is 42.5.
Oh, Sam Darnold, the anomaly that is. It's Russian roulette out there. There's 5
goes in waves in the same game. It's not even week to week anymore.
5 good Darnolds and 1 terrible one. You just spin it. Oh, it's unbelievable. Having said that, the Buccaneers aren't good, but neither are the Panthers. I think the Panthers, in my opinion, are playing better football than the Buccaneers, and so rightfully so are ahead of them in the standings. But this Seattle team just beat the Rams. Like this is not them. This is the Panthers. I'm going to take the Seahawks clearly to win. I'm just debating whether I like them to cover. Cover it. I think the Panthers lose, and we leave it up if the Bucs are going to pass them or not. The Bucs are going to have to do it themselves. So they're going to get the opportunity, and we'll see if they fail or not. But I'll take the Seahawks to cover, and I'm going to take the over at 42.5. I think the Panthers defense is suspect in the last few weeks, and I think Sam Darnold actually finds a way to have a day.
Yeah, and then again, certainly as a Jackson Smith and Jigba owner, I would certainly hope.
I would expect him to have a day.
I would hope so. Devin checking in with us. He said, "What's up? Just wanted to pop in. Wish you guys a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and hope we have a safe one as well." Yeah, you too, Devin. Appreciate you checking in with us. Hope you have a great holiday week, and Santa brings you what you want for Christmas. Well, unless you wish for like a Dolphins Super Bowl, because I don't think
he's.
I don't think Sandy can pull that one off. Yeah, look, Carolina has probably exceeded expectations. Still have a shot, even if they do lose on Sunday, to finish above 500. Which, if you're playing over unders at the start of the year, I don't remember what it was, but I bet it wasn't 8 or 9. So, definitely an upswing for Carolina, but they're not going to beat Seattle, and I Seattle's looking to cinch up that division. Number 1 seed, home field advantage, I think would be huge for Seattle in this postseason. So give me Sam Darnold and the Seahawks to cover the 7. And I like the over because, yeah, like you, I think Carolina is going to score quite a bit of points in this one. All right,
throw Devin's comment up there. Look, he's complimenting us because he said we're smart.
We're smart. I love that. Love it.
Smart asses. That's nice, Devin. Thank you.
Appreciate that, bud.
Always nice to be noticed.
Sunday, 4:25 Eastern time on Fox. We have the 10-5 Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the possibly, yes, it would be the second to last because the Bills are not going to host a home game. Second to last game up there at the old
look at that
Highmark Field or New Era Field or whatever it is. In Buffalo, they're a 2.5 point home favorite, 11-4. Your over under on this one is 43.5.
Haven't checked the weather forecast, but one thing I can tell you is in the forecast is the Eagles are getting 2 very big Christmas presents in Lane Johnson and Jalen Carter. Healthy once again, will rejoin the Eagles in Buffalo. And with the addition of those 2 guys and the fact that we've had kind of a resurgence of the running game, the rushing offense has looked good. Barkley's fired up. And the fact that I think this is a measuring stick for a lot of folks. I know the Bills have been up and down and may have recently been down. But I think for the Eagles, for people to feel good, you just came off 2 good wins against not so great opponents, but they were good wins. I think if we can beat the Bills in Buffalo, I think the belief train is moving a lot faster, and I think it happens. I think the Bills flounder a bit. I don't think Allen has looked great. The strength has been on James Cook, and the one thing the Eagles do very well is slow down a running game. And so, sounds dumb to say try to hang it on the hat of Josh Allen and hope for the best, but that's probably what they'll do. We have a couple good corners out there covering whatever riffraff they're throwing out there on the field in Buffalo these days. Whoever their number 1 is will not be open because we're going to just cover the crap out of them. So give me the Eagles to cover and win. And I think that 43.5 feels low because I think we're going to hold the lead. Josh Allen will push back, and all of that will drive it well over 43.5.
Weather for Sunday, showers high near 45.
That works just fine for me.
Yeah, so the temperature will be dropping probably into the 40s and upper.
Go ahead and blitz Jalen Hurts too. We love when you do that.
Yeah, I mean the Eagles. They're mostly locked in to the 3 spot. I think I saw if they lose out and the Panthers win out, they would fall to the 4 seed. But probably not going to happen. You're probably going to be safe there. Bills, I think, still have a chance to play for some playoff seeding. I don't think they're going to catch the Patriots. But if they want to try, they need a win. So when you start talking about that, who needs it more? I think the Bills need this more. And to maybe send off their fans and their stadium. With the last 2 games there, they're going to want to win this one. I think they can pull that off. I think they cover the 2.5. And I think if you're going to beat the Eagles, I think you're going to have to do it with your offense. So give me the over in that one. Devin, actually, Santa Claus might be able to bring this one. What I want for Christmas is Mike McDaniels not have a job next season.
I think he could arrange that.
You can probably pull that one off. And last one, Sunday night, 8:20 Eastern time on NBC. It is the 11-4 Chicago Bears traveling to Santa Clara to take on the 11-4 San Francisco 49ers, a 2.5-point home favorite. You're over under 40 or 50.5, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, haven't gotten to watch the 49ers as much this year as I have the Bears. Watched them last night. The 49ers look like a good product. I don't know. I talked in length a few weeks ago about the Patriots and how I just don't know who I've seen them play. I didn't know what kind of opinions to have because they hadn't played anybody. And I feel like the 49ers feels the same way. I feel like the big games they've had are the losses on their schedule. So and then to be like, well, they beat Seattle, but it was week 1, and I don't think that counts for anyone. So I question what they have. I do know what the Bears have, and the Bears have an offense that's becoming more creative as the weeks go by. They're starting to figure out who has what. I think the roles are more defined. We know who Monangai is. We know that Swift is still in play, and with fresh legs, he's incredibly good at what he does. And Caleb Williams is building confidence and steam, and I think that continues. I think the 49ers get a little bit of a wake-up call here and get a reminder of, like, there are better teams out there than who we've been playing, and the Bears want to hold on to that North. This is going to be a good time to do it. So give me the Bears to cover and win, and give me a 50.5. Oh, man, that is a huge number. Just under. The defenses hold just enough. I could easily see this go. I would not touch this over under. A lot of times we say that's the play. I would stay away because I think in different scenarios this could go either.
Yeah. I think defense and lower points is probably the play if you're going to touch this game. Wouldn't advise it. But you talk about who have they played, who have they beaten, and granted, we could probably do this with a number of teams, right?
Sure.
But since a Week 8 loss to Houston, this is what the Niners have done: lost to Houston, beat the Giants by 10, lose to the Rams, beat the Cardinals, Panthers, Browns, Titans, Colts.
Right.
Now, granted, they beat the Colts soundly yesterday.
But we've also talked about how this is just a deflating Colts team, right? Like, God.
Like Phillip Rivers, again, Phillip Rivers was the best player on the field. Credit to Phillip Rivers. What the fuck to the Indianapolis Colts? Right? Like that. Like we were talking about this team earlier in the year. Like Danny Dimes was lighting it up, and Taylor looked great, and the receivers are catching balls, and the defense was playing well. And holy hell, this team looks complete.
And we said they were the best team in football because they were.
They were, and then they completely lost it. Like, who knew Danny Dimes was the glue that held this whole thing together? I'm
gonna need to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
He's about to get a shitload of dimes.
He sure is.
That's a clip I need on the board, by the way, especially if Danny's
if Danny Dimes is gonna carry on as the starter, you're gonna need that clip.
Shitload of dimes.
Check.
Got it. All that said, and it's not to totally discredit the 49ers with the injuries and the Ayuk stuff. Like, I mean, this team's had the potential to teeter and fall off the cliff, right?
I'd be curious to see how many different sets of top 3 receivers they've started throughout the year.
It's astounding. But that said, I like the Chicago Bears more here. I think the Bears are just like you said. They just are clicking on a different level. Amazing what can happen when adults are in the room leading this team, and they're feeling it. They love what they do. They don't seem to get phased going into challenging environments. So they're going to walk right into Santa Clara and not blink, and I think they're going to come out on top. But like I said, I would take the under. 50.5 seems like a lot of points with these two squads. So that is where we will leave week number 17, and we'll see with all of the with all of the playoff spots and things kind of getting hashed out already and all of that, I'll see what we can come up with for next week. Like we said, maybe we get a Ravens Steelers matchup for all the marbles, but we'll see what
you can always do like a trash bowl. Like if it's really
maybe if it's real bad, we'll just do the worst of the worst. I like that.
Yeah, there's two teams in our bottom fives that are playing each other. We go with that.
I like that.